Solomon, and today I am going to be talking about the NASW Cultural Competency Standards. So I want to start off by defining exactly what is culture. Culture is a variety of things. It's talking about art, traditions, history, folklore, and institutions within a certain group within a population. So, and in social work practice, culture actually determines the views about seeking help. Do you seek help? There are certain religions, such as the African American community, that is very grounded in the Christian faith. Of course, there are also other religions, but Christianity is very popular, and sometimes it's very difficult to get clients to seek help, like if they need counseling or if they're going through domestic violence. It's hard for them to trust agencies because they're taught to basically depend on the Word of God and going to church and prayer. So, like I said, I just want to give a little visual. Culture is something that you live every day, and it's something that is learned. It's learned through language, traditions, like going to Sunday school and going to church every Sunday. That's part of the tradition. Sunday dinners, art, certain norms, and also values. So the cultural competency standard is going to be 1.05, and it's the cultural competence and social diversity standard. And I wanted to discuss how social workers can demonstrate cultural competence. And that would be by understanding the culture and its functions in human behavior in society, and recognizing the strengths in that community so that we're able to encourage our clients and promote growth when we're in session. So there are a lot of different types of discrimination, and social workers are not supposed to really discriminate against clients, of course. We are here to help the clients and do whatever is best for them. So the different types of discrimination that's really common is cis-sexism. There's a lot more of a discussion about gender and gender roles, and we do have, of course, clients that may be transgender. So there are a lot of difficulties when you're working with clients that are marginalized and aren't able to be their authentic self. We also have ageism and lookism. A lot of times clients will come in and they may not dress the way you do. They may be in a situation where they have clothing that's different, hairstyles that are different. They may speak differently, use different terms. So just being aware that there are a lot of different cultures, and everybody kind of has their own look. So I wanted to transition into speaking about unconscious biases. So when we're seeing a client and we're noticing different things, our mind sort of does this quick observation, and it leads to assumptions, and that can affect how you work with them as a client. And I want to show this quick video just to show how quickly people see you and they judge you based on your appearance, and it kind of leads to this uncomfortable situation, and it removes the possibility of there being interaction. assumed that it would be Martha Stewart because of the way that she looks, but she would be the one that's not a felon, and Snoop Dogg is because he's a black male, but it's actually Martha Stewart. So incorporating these standards, so as social workers, ways that we can improve would be to have workshops that are focused on the consequences of being culturally biased, not being culturally competent. Of course, travel, volunteer with different agencies to see how they help people in their communities. Developing culturally appropriate strategies for clients and using a strengths perspective approach when an intervention with a client. To conclude my presentation by asking a few really quick questions to my audience. So was my research very thorough, and did I include descriptions and definitions, and did you learn a new concept? Okay. Presentation, was it interesting, engaging? Did the audio work? Did I maintain contact? Eye contact? Okay. My PowerPoint, is it well done and complements the presentation? Did you see any grammatical errors, or was everything clearly explained? Okay. References and technology, were they functioning properly?
I like the video.
Like the video? Okay, thank you. And also, last but not least, physical presentation. Was I dressed professionally? All right. Well, thank you so much.